Fiji. It's a record 28th cup final between these two. Here's how they got there. Fiji, that early loss to Ireland on day one, but they shook it off. Ben Gollings got them together to beat France, then Japan, and then they beat South Africa, the series leaders, this morning. Australia in the semi, New Zealand unbeaten here all weekend long. Here are the starting sevens for the Singapore Cup final. Sam Dixon, who missed that Tokyo event, the Olympics against Fiji. He's led them all the way here. He's the captain for New Zealand. Look to Regan Ware, who picks up his 100th try in the semi-final. Tavita Daungunu, the captain for Fiji. And Vuiviawa Nanduvalu, who has 8 tries for Fiji here in Singapore this weekend. That's what they're playing for, the HSBC Singapore Sevens Cup Trophy. Been great to have your company all weekend long. We've seen some fantastic rugby sevens. But now the gold medal match, the All Black Sevens and Fiji in their 28th Cup final. New Zealand just shaded 14-13 in this match all time. But Fiji have won their last 7 against New Zealand in the Cup final. You've got to go back to Wellington in 2012 to find the last time that the All Black Sevens beat Fiji at this stage of the tournament. It is a replay of the Tokyo Olympic final. It is New Zealand against Fiji. Time for the anthems. It'll be God Defend New Zealand first. The All Black Sevens full of voice. What a thrill for the 5 debutants in the squad. Now time for God Bless Fiji. everybody. Bulavanaka for everyone watching along in Fiji. Kia ora, good evening to everyone who stayed up in New Zealand a little before 11:30 p.m. and that's what it means to these players to be in a gold medal match against each other. Fiji, a huddle on the centre circle as ever. Alongside me, former England Sevens captain Rob Vickerman. Rob, the HSBC 2022 Singapore Sevens is seconds away from a cup final. Rob, on what we've seen so far, who are you backing here?
Oh, that's a massive question. There's so much context to this. Normal service resumed, and what a moment for that young boy in the middle. Expect a Fijian flair to play for their family, to play for their nations, and the All Blacks to play with a possessed ability in a game that they have curated over the last 22 years.
Such a thrill for these young debutants for New Zealand. Moses Leo, Leroy Carter start. Kitiona Vai and Brady Rush and Caleb Tangatau on the bench. The Singapore Sevens Cup final, a 99th all-time for New Zealand. They'd won 62. Fiji in their 78th, they'd won 39. Sam Dixon missed the Olympics. Waisea Nathungu picks up gold in Tokyo. He'll get us started. The Singapore Sevens Cup final is underway. Fiji, right to left. In blue, New Zealand all in black, of course. And that's an early penalty to Fiji, and they go quickly through the captain, Tavita Tangunu, who's led them with aplomb all weekend long. Look at him go, the skipper. Handed the armband by Ben Gollings, but the counter ruck from New Zealand, they've stolen it away. Have New Zealand dangerous on their own line. Tony Nashu, silver medalist from Tokyo. Dylan Collier off the deck. There's Dixon, the captain, deciding to kick early. Jerry Tuwai is back for Fiji. The only player in history to win 2 Olympic gold medals in rugby sevens. Here he comes. Jerry Tuwai offloads the ball to Talatolo, their danger man. Such a threat with the ball in hand. That ball looked like it might be out of that ruck. New Zealand again try and counter. Nafuku. And a burst from Rasuku. He's been put on the floor. Right, Rokalasoa. Here come Fiji. Again, Jerry Tuwai thinks about the step through the line. Tala, follow, loose offload, scooped up by Tangunu again. Here's Tuwai, Jerry Tuwai, so dangerous. Regan Ware holds onto his coattails. There's another offload from Tala, follow for the try-scoring superhero, Nanduvalo. That is number 9 for the weekend. And Fiji strike first in the gold medal match.
So many moments are creating flashbacks to the magic in Tokyo, but this time with the cathartic nature of this crowd appreciating every single moment that we are witnessing here. Tuwai, relentless, Nandulovo just backs it up time and time again, gets through situations he should not be getting through. The All Blacks are relentless in a pursuit defence, but they cannot touch Fiji when they play like this.
He's been extraordinary. Conversion from right in front makes it. Fiji get the maximum. 2.5 gone in the final. Look at that, 9 tries. 1 more, he equals the record of Philemoni Bolavuthu in 2006 here in Singapore, who got 10 at that tournament. Dixon does well off the restart. Nice shoot. Going forward, it'll be a Fiji scrum.
Well, suggestions off his knee, but Sam Dixon, a couple of moments, that's more expected from him, dominating the air, but the kick downfield, that was a really good tactic. Was off the knee, but you lost control of it. Either way, that's going to be given forward.
Yeah, Leroy Carter, one of the Debutants for New Zealand, 23 years of age. Chief Super Rugby, born and raised in Tauranga, where the New Zealand 7 Centre of Excellence.
Crouch.
One experienced for these players. Started off an even ratio, 5 Olympians, 5 debutants. 2 of the more experienced players ruled out.
Set.
Yeah, young team. There's the stat. Got to go back to Wellington 2012 for the last time. New Zealand have beaten Fiji in a cup final. Extraordinary stat. Here come the Olympic champions again, and stepping through is Rasaku. There's the handoff. Good tackle, though, had to be made. Rokolesoa, but they will get the try. Waisea Nathuku has Fiji's second.
May well have come with a pain in his hamstring. But the man who has been defending like a lion out here in Singapore, Rasaku, who's clocking 15 tackles. This time it's with the ball is most important. Gets to fend in the way of Rokolesoa, and then one of the most impressive passes in rugby. It's off the floor. The track lines, the players run back at the breakdown. He has split 2 defenders with the accuracy of Steph Curry, and he gets it over the line for yet another score for Fiji here. Electric atmosphere, loving what they are seeing.
Conversion attempt from out wide of his own try. He nails it. Nathuku, Olympic champion, stepping up in a big moment. 98 tries now. He just needs 2 more to join Regan Ware on 100. Back underway. Work to do for New Zealand, down 14-0. Solid take from the captain, Dixon. Former Aussie rules player. Through the hands of Leroy Carter to Dylan Collier, who came up with the take at the restart in the semi-final to give them the opportunity to reach this gold medal match. Nashu, Dixon straightens the line. He's got support. It's Moses Leo. From the North Harbour province, just over the bridge from Auckland. Here come the All Black Sevens. Nashu straightens, offloads over the shoulder of Rokolesoa. Leo again, long ball over the top to Carter. Carter out the back. It's on for Collier, but it's gone forward.
Clear forward pass. Clear forward pass.
So unfortunate for the forward pass. The out the back door. Wow, Carter. You'd think for all money could have kept on running where there was not many people in front of him. The ball across to Collier.
On me, please.
And they're rattling him a little bit there. Joey Tuai wasn't happy. He felt he was neck rolled in that previous breakdown. But how about this?
Do
27 cup finals for Jerry Tuai, with a lovely little asterisk alongside it.
Look at the names on that list. Oseo Kolinasau,
Barnes,
who took him to gold in
longer.
Rio in 2016. And of course, Jerry did it last year in Tokyo. Here he is, flicks it out the back of that scrum. 14-0, they lead, 30 to go in this first half. Rasaku came up with a brilliant break before. He's been well marshalled by Moses Leo that time. But yeah, it was over the shoulder, the tackle, so it's a penalty to Fiji. They can eat up some more easy meters. New Zealand backtracking. Being knocked forward by Leroy Carter. Advantage to Fiji. Got to be careful here, New Zealand. Don't want to go down 3 maximum scores before half-time. That's a tough comeback from there, but I think they're going to have to, because Yoseva Talafolo will sprint clear for Fiji's 3rd try. What a first half performance.
I think there's going to be a yellow card as well here from that hit in the air previously. Any type of interference with the ball in the air, you run the risk. If you don't get it, you're going to be on the sideline. A bit of heat going on in the middle.
Easy, number 10. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Leroy Carter.
Guys, black.
No, it's the captain, Tavita Tanguru, having a few words.
He's got to be careful there. Absolutely right. Jem Rosier gets the socks down, no pockets on the shorts. And off he goes. Can't complain with that. Absolutely right. If you slap the ball in the air, you don't get it, you run the risk. And how about this guy, Talafolo, the rangy runner, deceptively quick. I say deceptive, the world now knows how quick he is. The lope and stride, like the BFG. Off he goes. ruining dreams rather than creating them.
Talatolo has scored Fiji's third. And they are in control as things stand at the Singapore Cup final. We will go to drinks with Fiji leading New Zealand by 21 points to 0.
I'd like a bar of chocolate, please.
Your change.
Happy birthday, Mum.
There's a glass and a half in everyone.
It's the spectacular Specsavers store-wide sale. Get any 2 pairs of single vision glasses or sunnies for just $1.99. Yep, any 2 pairs in any style, any shape, any designer from any shelf, saving you up to $200. To get your 2 pairs, should have gone to Specsavers.
New Fairy with built-in pre-wash power. Rehydrates, lifts and breaks down even baked-on food. Doing the pre-wash for you.
One wash and it's all clean.
It even cleans your filter too. New Fairy with built-in pre-wash power.
Start the car!
This is something special.
New Zealand. Some interesting stats at half-time there, Rob. What jumps out to you?
Well, when Fiji have had the ball, as you normally expect, they're electric. They're up in their gears, and a couple of missed tackles have really costed New Zealand that transitional play that Fiji are known for. They go from defence to attack and then just live in this atmospheric condition. They are made for finals.
Worth noting, New Zealand have had to do without Andrew Newstub, who was injured in the semi-final. Joe Webber had an HIA yesterday, also missed out. They're down to 6 with the Carter yellow card to restart this second half.
That's good for me.
Good work from Collier, though, to leap over the 10-metre line and secure possession. Although that's a loose ball for Rocco Lissoa, will come back.
In the tackle, clearly.
Yeah, taken in the air was Collier, so...
Knock on here.
Well, it's a knock-on, in fact. It'll be a scrum to New Zealand.
Yeah, just to explain that, because a lot of people are jumping up in arms on the sideline. If it's part of the tackle and you knock it on, it's not the same as an intentional knockdown. And there's a real risk-reward situation to look at there, but it can be underlined with a bit of ambiguity.
Eric Rush. He played in 9 career cup finals against Fiji, won 5 of them. But his son Brady is on the bench as it stands. He's hoping to get on for his first gold medal match. Plenty of work to do, though. Down 21-0. They have possession, though, although playing with 6. Here's Regan Ware, who picks up his 100th try in the semi-final. Look at Jerry Tuwai trying to win the jackal on the floor. Collier. Tangatau gets up, goes again. Caleb Tangatau, one of the debutants in this New Zealand Sevens team here in Singapore this weekend. Rocco Lissoa got Ware with him. Dixon now, bit of space. Sam Dixon straightens, runs, offload, brilliant for Regan Ware. That's how you get yourself back into a cup final.
There must be something about being a captain of New Zealand in any type of facet that just transforms your game wholly. Tangatau's been fantastic. He's carried every single time he's got it. He's been imposing, and then the ball goes to the other side to another imposing character. Sam Dixon has stepped up. The armband's been given to him. The leadership qualities that he possesses, his general aura is in fitting with many of those that have passed him, one of which is in the crowd watching. He does everything you could ask of as a captain, and this is time to stand up. There is a chance still in this game, and that has been a big help.
Conversion slides by. They don't get the 7. So 21-5. Try number 101 for Regan Ware.
How humble was he as well when he was asked about the contribution to the game? To get 100 tries for your country, yet he dismissed it as just being the person that goes over the line rather than the one that gets the chance to do it. Really was wonderful words from him.
4:40 to go. 21-5. New Zealand back to the full 7. Fiji told by their head coach Ben Gollings at halftime to be patient. Jerry Tuwai, all the experience in the world, will know how to steer this ship. Here's Whakaru Ngambili, another gold medalist from Tokyo last year. 3 of them in this Fijian squad this weekend. New Zealand just allowing Tuwai to break away. He's got support as well. And they're away again. And it is that man, Nanduvalo. A terrific 10 tries in Singapore for Fui Viawa. Nanduvalo.
Well, the marks of tears are still on his face from that anthem. Wonderful shots pre-game, and how about that one from Jerry Tuwai, dancing across people, creating shadows in the midfield. The no-looker gives it to the man who can put no foot wrong here in Singapore. Rush tries to chase him down, but Nandalovo would dream of getting 1 try on the series. That's his 10th.
Yeah.
What a debut, up there with some of the best all-time. Nanduvalo, 10 tries, he equals Filimoni Bolavathu from 2006, who did it here as well. And who knows, if he gets a hat-trick, he'll be the top try scorer all time in Singapore at a single event. New Zealand, a long way from home now, 28-5, 3 minutes to go. Not impossible, but so difficult. Going through the systems. Here's Brady Rush with some time on the field. Long ball over the top to Leroy Carter. Skips away, just chopped to the floor. Kitiona Vai with a dangerous offload. It's been hacked forward. Red alerts again for New Zealand. Knock on the floor.
Calm words at half-time about patience. He must be having the butterflies in the stomach now, Ben Gollings.
He's not showing it.
Time off. Sub.
Calm and composed.
Number 10, black.
Breaks a smile. All-time point scorer we've ever seen. I don't think he'll ever be caught either. Look at the names on that list. Tomasi Thama.
On me. Left
Nathan
of the mark.
Hirayama, Dan Norton, all-time try scorer, of course.
Time on.
Rokovasoa will feed the scrum. Fiji's biggest ever cup final win
Binds.
against New Zealand was by more than 18 points. Gold Coast, 2013. It won't matter what margin they do it by. They just want to stay in front here. New Zealand will keep driving to the end. Moses Leo, who's had such a quality tournament for New Zealand. And here's another glimpse of it. Round on the outside, and he's through. Moses Leo, fighting for New Zealand like a lion, gets another score for the All Black Sevens.
Well, we've seen glimpses of Leo throughout this weekend and his pace that he possesses, but it's the balance that he shows when defenders come at him. He is so good at beating them. So committed, look, takes that line on the outside, back on Billy, even with his 7-foot-long arms, can't get near him. And then his control, that little offset, the change from left to right, throws off that final defender, and there he goes.
Westlake Boys High School, North Harbour Province.
No, it's okay, on the line.
New Zealand, though, still 28-12 down. Minute to go. Clock is against them. Fiji trying to keep their shape here. Not shoot out of the line and create an opening for New Zealand. Kitiona Vai. He gets put to the floor, and Whakaru Ngambili tries to wrestle him over the sideline, but it's still alive for New Zealand. Loose pass, Collier flicks it back to Trail Joas. Long, audacious ball over the top to Brady Rush. He offloads in contact. Joas again. Tangatau with him, sees an opening. Still going Tangatau, and he knocks it down. It still might not be enough, but New Zealand are fighting to the end here.
And the two men who are stepping up for the All Black Sevens are their young guys, the guns, Tangatau, Leo, both enhancing reputation. Many people have known about for 2 years, but they have not been able to compete at this level.
19 years of age, only joined the program at the start of the year. Conversion attempt from out wide. Doesn't make it. And that, I think, is full time. Referees blown the whistle. Thought we might have a restart, but that is over. Fiji are the 2022 Singapore Sevens champions. The Olympic champions have gold in Singapore. Well, built on a quite brilliant first half performance. Fiji, 3 tries in that opening. They had beaten New Zealand in the gold medal match here by 28 points to 17. Rob Bickerman, what are your immediate thoughts after that cup final?
Well, we're land of the surprises. Many things have happened here in Singapore, Samoa, Kenya, Canada taking titles, but rugby royalty reigns supreme. Ben Gollings will be a very happy coach. Everything he has asked of this team they've done. Didn't start too well, losing to Ireland, but then it has been one-way traffic for Fiji.
What a story, Ben Gollings. They say it's the hardest job in rugby sevens to coach Fiji. To take over from Gareth Baber, who took them to gold in Tokyo. He had to come after Ben Ryan, of course, who did it in Rio. But at the first attempt for Ben Gollings, he has taken this team to a gold medal in the Singapore Sevens final. Okay, let's go sideline for some reaction. Willie Loses with the winning captain.
Thanks very much, Rupert. Tavita, Manaka, Buller, and congratulations. What a final. How did it feel at that first half? How were you able to get off to such a great start?
Firstly, on behalf of the management and the team, we'd like to thank the Lord for being the source of strength. Without him, we wouldn't have played that game in the final. It was a very good final. We planned to not to let New Zealand play. We deny possession from them, and I salute the boys for the execution of the job.
Your coach told you that you need to be patient in the second half. Were you happy with that second half performance?
Yeah, we were told to be patient because of the scoreline margin, and we already hit after the first 3 minutes in the second half. They can't able to score a try, and we knew that we already have the game.
This coverage going live to Fiji. Have you got a message for your fans and family back home?
To all the Fijians back home and around the world, we thank you first for your support. In press, we do hope that what we have delivered today will pay off your prayers and our family for the sacrifices. We hope that the result for our performance today has paid that all. And lastly, it's Palm Sunday back at home. To all the children of the community, di barong tu mengko riviti binabali besar na paita binanamuni bibali lot na lomani singini kuah awini ngo sapota itu ni pambimbi kemuni senul lap talanga ngabu bale ne coach peni ben rayaki wini talanga ngo sapota itu ani nabu kuni ololo ndraro staba tu na mundo bubal
Banaka
said nak thank you.
Well, what a performance from Tavita Zangunu, just his third Sevens World Series event, and he's captained Fiji to a gold medal. Okay, we're going to hear from the HSBC player of the final, and it can only be the man who scored 2 tries in the gold medal match, but 10 across the tournament. An extraordinary performance from Vui Viawa Nanduvalo.
Vui Viawa, congratulations, 10 tries in the tournament. What a performance, what a weekend. How do you feel?
First of all, and first and foremost, I want to thank the Almighty God for giving me strength and to endure this tournament. And actually, this is my debut first tournament, I'm grateful, so happy to be playing in this type of condition of ground.
We love seeing the national anthem, and you were very passionate there. We thought we were going to see some tears, but you turned the tears into tears for New Zealand fans.
It's been a long time coming. Only God knows what I've been through. For the tears, I was thinking about my family back home. They are my why. They are my why I'm doing this job, and I love it.
We love seeing you in action. Congratulations. Go and enjoy the moment.
Thank you, sir. Vinaka.
Not only a brilliant rugby sevens player, a polite young man as well. What a performance from him. Here's what it means to the standings. South Africa still on top. They've won 4 gold medals already this series. Australia up to second from the bronze medal position. USA in 4th. Ireland up to 5th, ahead of France, who round out the top 6. And there's Fiji in 7th, despite missing the Spanish legs. England 8th, Spain, Kenya, Great Britain and Scotland. Okay, the DHL Impact player. It's been won by Corey Toole, not for the first time this season. The 3rd time he's done it. Tackles, breaks, offloads, carries. He does it all. He is one of the top players on the circuit now, no doubt about it. So Fiji can enjoy the moment now. They'll get ready for the Cup Trophy presentation. Extraordinary stats in this stage of the competition. Their 78th final. They've now won 40 all time. And that's what they will be lifting in a few moments. And pretty amazing, really, given so many players left the program, Rob Vickerman, post-Olympic Games. I mean, all teams have had a resurgence, a redevelopment, but none less than Fiji.
Yeah, 10 players have been brought in this season. Ben Golding trying to curate a new team, a new leadership structure, and it's a really difficult thing to do. However, they're blessed with the best sevens players on the planet. 1,000 clubs playing domestic sevens back in Fiji, and Clark Laidlaw said himself, you could name 30 teams from Fiji that could compete at this level, but it's just brilliant to see them back on the stage.
There's the man getting the medal who scored the winning try for them in the semi-final. Alaya Tanakaivata Nandavala, we just heard from him, 10 tries in the tournament. Absolutely brilliant. Joseva Talatholo, just a wonderful athlete who has thrilled the fans here with some absolutely brilliant attacking play. Come up with a few try savers as well across the 6 games they've played. But such a thrill for some of these players who haven't yet experienced this on the series, Vix.
Yeah, especially because they've spent their whole life watching it, and now they are there on the stage. They're the ones celebrating as a team, as villages, as a nation of Fiji. Passionate people back on the podium with their crowns above their head again.
And Jerry Tuwai, another medal for him. He has quite a collection of gold. Does the great Jerry Tuwai. Waisea Nathuku as well, Olympic gold medalist. And the large figure on the left of shot, Joshua Vakurunambili. But here it is. This is what they came for. Fiji, ready to lift a cup trophy once again. The 2022 HSBC Singapore Sevens champions are Fiji. The Olympic champions have gold in Singapore. What a tournament it has been for Fiji. Thank you everybody for watching. It's been great to have your company. We will see you in Vancouver next weekend for round 6. From everybody here, it's goodbye from Singapore and congratulations Fiji.
You only know make things whole and set it free so you